Okay. Doesn't mean much though. I'm just saying, if you're underwater, clearly nothing happened to your pupils. Which is why you can open your eyes underwater.
I was born the moment the traveler died.
I wonder what
As
advantages
everything
that
collapsed
carry.
around us.
Or is it
Before that day,
pressurized?
there had never been a ghost.
Because I
There
heard
had
them
never
right, and
been a
that's the way they
guardian.
are. So they did
I don't
die
know
when they
much
left.
about the traveler, but I know
Meaning,
it made me
you want to
to
know how
bring
tragic it
you
was?
back.
You
And I
look to your
spent a
right,
really,
and it's shut.
really long time searching for you.
Because that's what I saw.
The Cosmodrome? Not the first
As if
place I
that's the
looked.
reason, though.
As I
That's
saw
just
the
what
other
I saw.
ghosts find their guardians, and the centuries
That's about
went
it.
by, I wondered if I'd ever find you. And then...
It's really nothing. I guess it could have just been a normal vision of whatever the hell I thought might have been the answer. Because you guys didn't have an answer, but I answered the answer correctly. That's about it. I answered the answer correctly. That's all I did. And I had a vision of how it happened.
You have seen his face. It was his hand that transformed the Cabal.
This mission is scrubbed. Guardian, get to your ship and get out of there. The bases are lost. We have reports of these taken across the system. Go! Get out!
I'm just really gonna kiss him. Because I had asked to.
Our ship's landing across the airfield. Hurry! Almost there. Almost there. Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
No, which is weird, Bill Mark said, because they really don't do that, and Percy knew that. And we can't have anything happen. would come back to him. Yeah. We didn't even do that to him anyways. It was just a flashback part. Or how he got the answer. It's usually what you need to figure out is how he got it. And sometimes there isn't a reason. Which means we're wasting our time. Because it just appears naturally. Meaning answers to questions, by the way, you guys. They just appear. You can't research that. Which is odd, because I think everything's perfect. Because they're the same. They're not going to do anything. And I doubt they'd ever do anything if they can acquire an answer. Which means, no, we're the same. Oh, look at that. No, my answer is I don't know, though. All I can tell you is, if you want a flashback, I can show you a flashback, like, video. You'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, well, I was wondering how it happened. And then I was like, maybe baby. And you hopped out of the fetus, and then you closed your eyes, meaning it was just a pretty good flashback. Enough to give you a probable answer that ended up being the answer. Meaning, my theory was correct. No, studying people doesn't make any sense anyways. Because if not, they'd be just as quick as I am. And I'd be just as smart as they are. Some bullshit like that. And it is what we would usually call not moral. And I know that that's exactly what we both say, is it's not moral.
Belong to you. The rest await extermination. No. Gather them. I will take them all.
My contacts near Saturn say the weapon fired only once.
It's not like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the Dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with.
They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
It hasn't spoken since Crota fell. It speaks now, because Oryx has arrived. Come to fulfill the final covenant of his son.
But why fight the Cabal?
Not fighting. Taking. Controlling their will.
So we focus on his army. Kill these Taken until he's all that's left.
Whatever you kill, Oryx will replace.
The Dreadnought, then. How do we get past that weapon?
Without ending up like the Awoken.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cade, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.
Should probably get more spaceships out of here. No, I fly solo. I guess nobody cares. The same song to a different beat. Because really sometimes I feel like I'm the only one here. Nobody cares. Yeah. But everything's good right now. So goes bad. I feel like you can get one of these, right? But then you can make it one of these. Yeah, there's no way I'm regretting it.
What do you need this morning?
And we'll be lucky.
Good luck out there.
Like that.
This tool is not authorized for personal image transfer, Master Cade. Affirmative. From Commander Zarana. Fire accordingly. Please watch your step.
What can we do for you? Wisely, I shall try to keep up morale.
Bounty. Taken swarm. Bolivian quarantine.
You've heard then what happened to the Awoken.
Guardian, what's the latest? There's the Guardian I've been looking for. Look, only way to stop the Taken is to get you on the Dreadnought. We need a stealth drive. I've got one hidden in the...
Cade, what are you whispering?
Nothing? Nothing. I'll contact you in the Cosmotron. You watch yourself.
Warlocks sing to the sun. We walk the void. A rare few call the storm.
Yeah, I wanted to be a Stormcaller. That's what I was. And that's
Go
how
to
far behind
Mars,
I was.
Guardian, and seek the power of the Ark. Stay focused, Guardian.
No, it's the same. You wouldn't let him look at you, and then you can't look at me. However, doesn't mean, you know, you weren't like someone bad or anything. There's no reason why you should be protecting your funds or anything. You just really wasn't good conversation piece at my time, dude.
Down to the city and up again. Down and
First
up
mission,
again.
Sandy to relay. Fastest.
Still overcorrecting for wind.
These are mysterious, even to me.
Back to the good fight.
Room 709.
Bounty claimed. Unnamed Baron. Cosmotron.
It was a little my bad. I shouldn't have anyone. Sometimes cool people like here or something, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go hang out anymore or something like that. Like a dude friend or something like that, dude. I have a tie, and that's pretty good to me. No, I'm still looking for a way out of here. You'll notice I'm really, really bad at doing anything.
3 hours down to city for dead orbit. 3 hours
Because
not enough time.
I'm not really bad. Which means I really suck. Which means I need a 40. And I need my card numbers. Last night when you decided to work together for some reason to come over here again. Because I looked at you with my eyes wide open and you're like, no. Like as if you guys said this is never going to happen again or something like that. Because it was supposed to never happen again or something like that. Which concerns me because you made it so it never happened again or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it can happen or something like that because there's nothing really going on with something like that. What do you mean you can't just live comfortably with your eyes open just because no one else can? Oh, crap, I don't want. I don't want like half of these. I got all the great ones.
Great. See you later, I hope.
And you'll notice they didn't make it that far. And you'll be like, I'll be like, you know which ones. They didn't make it that far.
Checking right now.
And they had a problem with it because it did damage their pupils. Which is why they never did do it. It's because applying that much force damaged their eyes. Meaning they had to do it themselves. And they know it. I accomplished that task, but I accomplished it myself. It's 5 red birds, and they're really hard to get.
I'm authorized to award bounty.
Omalon is late again. Don't have time for this. Lives at stake. Unacceptable. Someone will pay for this. Shoddy work. Chrome Molly. Well, that's old-fashioned. Not bad.
By the way, my country said you can come over to Freddy's house. It mostly looks like because Bill and Mark couldn't do it.
I can work with this.
Because applying force would damage them. Of course, they're going to be mad about it.
Bolt still jams. Bad. Then I can upgrade it. Too much flash. Sitting duck. Leaks radiation like a sieve. What do they expect me to do with this?
However, we're missing a research team, and that's usually how we make sure no one did anything.
Should upgrade that core. Never enough time.
And we could find really developments in medicine really quickly.
must let Cassoid know this is adequate. But don't let it get to their heads.
I'll give you whatever answers I can. Come back before I get bored. What does the manifest?
No, I'm still gonna need help getting out of here. My countries are aware of that, because
City looks peaceful down there, doesn't it?
really they're not doing anything. But really, I'm not supposed to like force my way out of here too. This is the type of shit that gets you in trouble. And you guys would be mad about too. Because you would even agree with me, but that's the kind of shit we'd get in trouble for. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, because stealing isn't a way you conquer a place, Todd. Even these guys are aware the way is you're so like you're protected. I was so liked, Todd, I was protected. Not, I went around stealing money from people. And I literally forced my way out of the house. They don't like that. They will not like that person. A group of people, even my people, will not even like that person or support that person. It's not like my people will literally walk up and be like, by the way, and then they're going to like destroy everything. And they'll be like, now you owe them a 40. Because we killed you.
Yes, Fenchurch. Leave the business part to me.
It's, well, we got to get them out of there, sort of thing. Which means I'm looking at America like as if they're not going to give me a job, and they're looking at me like as if I'm not going to get a job still. Duh. By the way, my country said it is about the people liking is how he became king. And why he's so powerful is because we like him, not because he literally conquered us. So I said, okay, fine, and yeah, he's going to have a problem still getting out of here, and he might need my help still.
We need the challenge.
Bad rattle in this one.
I might be able to do online multiplayer in a minute. Because I'm a zappy. Let me zap.
What does it mean to be a warlock? Power. Only warlocks understand true power. True power lies in knowledge, in understanding. Power channeled, not controlled. The storm is raw power. The trance is true understanding. Both are required. The Stormcaller, then, is both the question and the answer, and thus what it means to be a warlock. My agents discovered a powerful Vex. A conductive mind below the bones of Freehold. It has the arc source you need. Find it.
It won't be easy. The Freehold tunnels are still crawling with Vex.
Good. Storms emerge from conflict. Don't shy from the darkness,
you don't want anyone to ever hate you. I don't want anyone to ever hate me. I don't care what you've seen and how other people did it, and varies of like the power and the kind of support they would get, dude. But you don't want to be hated. It's not like just special forces. I live and that guy wasn't allowed to even be recognized. See what I'm saying? No one liked him. They didn't like him so much they said you cannot be recognized. In fact, no one needs to know you're powerful like that. Is how disliked he was. So really, the only people who really gave a shit was people knowing where he came from and how he got there. But nobody in their country gave a shit.
Overcome it. They will keep you from reaching their master.
That says they didn't give a shit about that guy anyways. Not one single person in my country gave a shit about him. No, this is apparently the kind of conversation you even have to have, dude. Apparently this is a conversation that needs to be taking place. And the worst part is, it's apparently a conversation that needs to happen. That's what's wrong with the blood type that I'm talking to. Is it feels the need to be able to do shit like that. It needs reasons in its life. it also needs to outweigh outcomes and whether people like you or not. You need to recognize everyone needs to like you, not the person you just overthrew to get a job. The person, you do realize I'd have to overthrow someone, meaning I'd have to get someone to hate me. Guess how good I am at that? I suck at that. And a group of people to hate me, guess what? I suck at that too. Meaning the only way we're really getting out of this mess is whether you come over and or I get a job. And or some other girl comes over and gets me out of it. You already know that's the way it's going to happen. Because it's going to be very, 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 very difficult for me to convince America to give me a job. Maybe one moment they will. But it's going to be very hard for me to convince them. And besides, it's not even yours. You're taking this time. You're taking. Unless it's improved them, dude. You're just like a grand theft. You're someone who just steals from people, dude. And you're so unsatisfied with your environment, you're unsatisfied with it.
Ikora, those constructs were supercharged with arc energy. The whole area is saturated with power.
Find the conductive mind. You're not finished until its arc is yours.
No, man, I can't have a serious enemy. What's wrong with you? Just because I caused it too. I know better. I know how to control myself too. I'm going on a walk in a minute, but just to make sure I can go on a walk. No, they didn't have a public appearance, dude. I mean, they know they were wrong because they couldn't even walk up to like Earth and be like, "Hey, what's up?" By the way, I'm talking like every single country and everyone, dude. What's up? What's up? Where are you going? Nah, man. What time are you coming home?
About 7:30.
Okay, I'll be late. I probably won't make it to church.
You wanna go to church?
I wasn't gonna make it to
to
church.
drop you?
It's an hour early. No, I'm fine.
Yes or no?
No, I know too. I don't know why I can't. What? Yeah. Durr said this is okay, by the way. And he's right, because the other guy we wouldn't let go ahead and like kidnap the girl and make it so the girl couldn't leave the party. We wouldn't support any of the people you usually support. We'll support this guy so he can talk. Because quite frankly, he's someone who really wants to be able to talk to like a lot of people. And if not, he just doesn't need to talk to them. Because Ty does recognize who's taken though. And her dad's gone. We didn't support that guy at all, by the way. We don't even like how they supported him. And in fact, the military didn't know. But for some reason, the special forces did. But the military would never answer to whatever the hell he had to say.
Unless there's another lightning-powered deathbot down here. I think that's the conductive mind. Ikora, we've neutralized the conductive mind.
Then I hope you've learned from its defeat. Let's teach you to wield lightning, Guardian.
No, this is who I've been, because I walk out in public every single time. And all my issues are typically public matters. By the way, I still can't get out of here. That's kind of shitty. How do you plan on getting out? Well, I plan on getting like a 40 or something, dude. But they're still trying to kill me. Sounds super shitty, dude. That's what I said, you guys. And Ty still can't come over because she just doesn't want to come over. Well, she tries, but she still can't make it over here. Well, my blood type? Do you mean I even have to, like, go down an alternate route, dude? And who I am? You like who I am. And you won't like the other person anyways, because he rapes people, and you never supported rapists. And each one of you would be taken. You don't like that guy. You won't like me. I have to have you like me. You have to like me. Don't ever be like, but you're not going to be successful in life. My kid's going to be failure because he's not raping things. Well, then your problem, hot girl, is you enjoy being raped and you want your kid to be a rapist because he isn't going to be successful in the world, is the way you see it. Because he doesn't use force, which means you need someone who's going to force you to have sex. When you do realize it's based off intelligence, because one way I'm surviving is, guess what? Each one of you want to come true. Which means because each one of you supported me, you guys could still come through. Because you want to. Because my blood type says, by the way, genius. By the way, fast. By the way, pink lips. By the way, y'all show up anyways. I don't have to use force. My kid's going to be successful because my kid's going to be successful is what you're going to say. not because he needs to apply force. That's why you're wrong. It's because you know your kid's going to be successful anyways. That's why you're all here. It's because you know your kid's not going to have a problem carrying forth. Which means I don't even need a rape. Ty already knows my kid will be so successful in getting girls. It's going to get every single hot girl anyways. That's the only reason why she's still here, is because she knows she's not going to have a problem. She just continues to think it has to be the rape boy. Which makes her stupid, because she's going to not rape boy. She's like, I don't want to be raped, and he got me just to come over. This is what's sad too, is this needs to be a talk. This has to be a talk for some reason, and it doesn't make any sense because I'm so goddamn hot. All I do is drop tops. Duh.
Mars. The Vex crawl across her surface, seeking out rare arc storms, bathing in their power like hot springs. We have located one on the far frontier. If you are to call the storm, to learn the trance, you must go. And let nothing stand against you. Find a space to clear your mind, Guardian. This is how a Stormcaller begins.
Oh. Yeah, I use skills when I need. And I did master numerology. I am a psychologist. Already made my point. There's string theory too. Now I'm just talking.
The storm is aware of you, but you need its loyalty. Do it again. The storm begins to obey. Once more, Guardian. Your lightning walks its own path. A show of force is in order. Call the lightning and become one. You will either rise a Stormcaller or not at all. A Stormcaller rises. Let's turn our attention to the Vex. They're here for the Ark. Show them the Ark. None stand against you, and the wind is at your back. You are a storm caller, and you wear the mantle well. The storm is both an answer and a question. As you carry your spark from this place, remember this, and teach this lesson to those that would drag you from the skies.